So Geekvape have come out with a new RDA. It's called the Loop, and it's got an innovative W-section build deck and an airflow system that surrounds the coils. So we're going to have a look at what is showing on the website, then we'll come back for some opinions on what this is probably going to be like. So this is the RDA in black. It does look really good there with that design going on. It's got the nice sort of loop logo with the almost infinity sign in the middle there. It looks really nice. So here we go with the stainless steel version of the device. You can see the W-shaped build deck there. On the left we've got the single coil, middle is dual coil, and then with the top cap on, and obviously they're dripping liquid straight down through the drip tip. And here we have an image that's showing how the airflow is going to work on this. Now this is very interesting the way they've done this. You've got some quite high airflow that's being vented in underneath the coils. You see it's coming up either side of the coil there and straight up, and that's going to give you such amazing flavor off there. If you've ever used anything like the Ferro RTA or the Pulse RDA, these both have airflow that flows underneath the coils and brings it up, so it's going to work amazing for the flavor out there. So if you're into your flavor chasing, this is definitely going to be one for you to take a look at. And again, we can see the air vents there. They are quite large and they're going underneath where the coil is. So again, you can see from this image where the airflow is going to go. It's going to go under the coil, then come back up and straight to you. So it's going to be amazing flavor from this. I'm really expecting this RDA to have a really good flavor permutation of the airflow. Just with that setup with the air coming underneath, it's going to be really good for the flavor. So it's saying here that it's 810 and 510 drip tip compatible. I'm not sure if there's going to be an adapter in there to adapt it up, or whether it's an 810 that goes over the 510 connector. From the looks there, it might be the second. It's kind of hard to tell just from this image, but it's nice to know that you're going to have both options for your choice of drip tip. So here's a breakdown on the device. So you got drip tip, your top cap with your controlled airflow, and the base build section, and a gold plated protective pin. There is also a squonk pin with this, so this device will be able to be used as a squonker, which is always something I enjoy. I am a fan of my squonks. So here we've got the dimensions on her. She's a 24mm wide, 26mm high, and with the 810 drip tip, you've got 18mm width at the top and 8mm on that drip tip. So total height will be coming in at 34mm when you're using the 810 drip tip. So it is quite a high RDA, but that's to incorporate that airflow. So it's going to be worthwhile having that little bit of extra height on there. Okay, so there's two different editions for this. You've got your standard edition and then your TPT compliant one for the EU. The only difference between the two is the packaging. The packaging for the TPD does include the nicotine content warning. Other than that, it's completely the same. You get your RDA, you get your 510 drip tip, your Allen key, your user manual, your 510 drip tip adapter, and a gold-plated BF positive pin. So that's your squonk pin in there already. So that's what you get along with the RDA itself. So it does all look pretty good. So there we go. That's the Loop. She does look like a really good RDA for flavor. Prices on this bad boy, I've seen it priced only in the US market for $35. I've not seen it on the UK market yet, but it will be coming. Hopefully, given the American price there, it should be in the region of about £25. That's what I would expect for this RDA. What it's all about is that build section and that airflow. That W section is quite unique. It's similar in the style to the likes of Dead Rabbit, where you're dropping the coils in on top of everything and getting the airflow coming in from under. The way it's working with that airflow, though, that is spot on. The way the airflow is designed to come in under the coil and come up over. From the way the diagrams are showing it, it looks like there's release holes either side of the coil or completely under the coil, so the whole lot's going to come straight up, and that will catch your flavor, and it will just be a really flavor intensive vape. So if you're a flavor chaser, this is definitely one to take a look at. Not so sure it's going to be a big cloud chucker. That's one I'd have to test to be sure, but that will all be down to what builds you're using on there. I reckon you'll get a decent cloud off it. It's nice that it's coming with a squonk pin. That means it's going to be squonk compatible for any of you squonk mod nuts like me out there. I'm rocking the Athena right now. So it is going to be a squonk compatible device. It didn't say anything in there about juice well, so we're not sure how much it's going to have capacity wise, how well the squonk's going to work on it. We would need to see it in action on a squonk device. I'm going to try and get hold of one of these when it comes to the UK market. It does look like a really good device. When I do, there will be a review on the channel. That's it for this device. It does look pretty good. I can't wait to get my hands on one. All the usual stuff here: like, comment, share, subscribe. I do review videos, I do preview videos like this, I do vape questions, and I do a daily vlog. Check out the channel, loads of stuff on there, stuff going up every day. Follow me on Twitter at OnePurpleMongoose, that'll be down here somewhere. And as ever, vape on.